asshole the next day, but he's not gonna have vaginas. But in the male, the macho culture, we draw dicks over the guys because obviously he's a gay dude if he's got dicks all over his face, right? So then you wake up the next day, right, and you're like, you go to the bath, you're still out of it, right? You're still kind of out of it. And then you go to the bathroom to whatever, and then you see yourself on the mirror. And once you come to consciousness, you like realize, oh shit, my friends just drew dicks all over my face, right? This fucking sucks, right? Well, that's kind of how I feel about my baptism. Because I didn't realize what the fuck was going on. I was like 3 months old, but my parents just took me to like this priest, and apparently now, 18 years later, when I realized what happened, I'm inducted into a pedophile cult. Because that's what the Catholic Church is. It's a pedophile cult. It's kind of like NAMBLA, but less honest. Like, I don't understand how anybody can be a Catholic after they heard about the whole pedophile charges. I don't get it. Like, being a Catholic after you hear about the pedophile charges, it's kind of like saying like you're gonna still remain John Wayne Gacy's friend after he got caught, right? It's like, oh yeah, no, I'm sure, I know he dug all the graves and killed all these young people, but you know what? He was a really awesome clown. Did you ever see the balloon animals? Like, sure, they all look like nooses and fucking penises, but whatever. You know what, whatever. Let's not talk about religion. I don't want to divide the crowd. Let's talk about abortion. Here's the thing about abortion. I think I came up with because I'm a uniter, believe it or not, I'm a uniter. I came up with a compromise that I think everybody can agree with, both Republicans and Democrats. Like, first of all, you keep abortion legal, right? Because Democrats, they love killing babies. They love it. But how do you make the Republicans happy? Well, you make all the abortion clinics segregated. That's a problem solved. Listen, I'm not saying it's the best answer. I'm going to unite people here. Oh, I didn't get up here to get angry, but it's happening. I think here's the thing about abortion. Like, the problem with abortion is that people treat pregnancy like it's this big, giant, like it's a miracle. Like, oh my God, it's a miracle, or, pregnancy, or whatever. No, it's just a biological process. It just happened. I think abortion wouldn't be such a problem or such an issue if we just treated pregnancy like it was a disease, right? It's like, oh, why did Mary not come over? Oh, she caught a case of baby. It's like, oh, where's Julie? Oh, she got fetus again. Right? It's like, oh, we need to get her some coat hanger roll. That's not what we need to... A lot of people ask me, Carlos, talk about abortion. What's your favorite kind of abortion? I'm sure you guys get this too. What is your favorite? When you're online and they have a little survey, which one do you vote for? Late abortion. That's my late term abortion. Yeah. But I'm not talking about second, third trimester abortion. I'm talking about 30 years after conception abortion. Yeah. Because if you approve super late-term abortion, just think about all the Christians you can keep from being born again. For that reason alone. I'm not very religious. I don't believe in religion for several reasons, but here's one of the big ones is like, one of the problems with religion is the religious leaders always tell you what they want you to hear. Always. They always tell you like the good stuff on the Bible, if there's any, but they always tell you the good stuff, but they always omit all the bad stuff. Like, I don't know if you guys know this. Like, do you guys know that the Virgin Mary was actually a virgin because God fucked her in the ass? Oh yeah, I know, yeah, right? They don't tell you that shit. Oh yeah. So technically she's still a virgin. But God's got that God comes, so he might nut in your ass, but you're still going to get pregnant. You know what I think would have been hilarious? You know what I think would be hilarious? Like Mary, once she found out she was pregnant, she went to like the Bethlehem Planned Parenthood and got an abortion, right? But then 3 days later, the little Jesus fetus comes back to life, right? Starts knocking at her door. And she's like, oh, fucking go away, Jesus fetus. Right? But God gets pissed off, so she keeps like impregnating her over and over and over again. And eventually there's like a Jesus fetus army knocking at her door. Yeah. I don't have a good ending to that joke. I just like saying Jesus fetus army. You guys excited about the election? Yeah, who gives a fuck anymore? It doesn't even matter. And I knock Republicans mostly, but I'm not either one. I'm not Republican or Democrat. I think they're all bought off, by the corporations. But I think Obama, has been a better president than George W. Bush. But that's really not saying much, Saying that Obama was a better president than George W. Bush is kind of saying like you have better handwriting than Michael J. Fox. It's not really much to say. I'm just glad this election cycle. I'm just glad that Sarah Palin didn't run. Sarah Palin. Yeah, I mean she was a fucking moron. I mean literally listen. If Sarah Palin could have run in a two-way race against AIDS, I would have voted for AIDS. Not only would I have voted for AIDS, I would have campaigned for AIDS. I would have campaigned so hard for AIDS, I would have convinced Magic Johnson to help me campaign for AIDS. Yeah, I would have put a fundraising concert together headlined by the surviving members of Queen. That's how hard. And headlining the show, and hosting the show, Ann Coulter. Yeah. Like, I'm not saying she has AIDS. I just fucking hope she does. I don't know if you guys heard this. Speaking of AIDS, you know that the #1 killer of young male African Americans is AIDS? Did you guys know this? Yeah, it shocked me. It shocked me because I thought the #1 killer of young male African Americans was cops. Yeah, but you live, you learn. I guess those don't count unless they're on YouTube, right? That's what it is. I was going to close on that joke, but apparently not. Leave you guys with this. It's actually not really edgy at all, but it's funny, right? We can still do that. Is that still? Yeah! I had to end a relationship recently, right? And I wasn't sure how to go about it, so I ended up calling my girlfriend on her cell phone. Yeah. I was like, Julie, I have something very important to tell you. Please, listen up. Dude was like, Carlos, you're breaking up? I was like, yup, that's right, you got it. All right, that's my time, guys. Thank you. Good night.